Have you ever wondered why you keep holding on with all your might to that toxic relationship, that soul-sucking job, or that resentment or past trauma that keeps you from sleeping at night? Why do you insist on staying tied and attached to something that only brings you more pain and suffering? This question echoes in the minds of so many people, trapped in invisible chains they forge themselves, believing that letting go and releasing would be weakness, when in reality it is the greatest proof of strength. And now I'm going to tell you something you don't know. The greatness of a person is determined by their ability to let go of what keeps them trapped. This timeless truth was lived by great successful individuals like Oprah Winfrey, who released the weight of her traumatic past to build an empire, or J.K. Rowling, who let go of the fear of failure to create Harry Potter. Buddha taught that clinging to any attachment is the root of suffering. But if that's true, why do so many people hold on to things that hurt them? Don't they see the poison in their own hands? Why do they ignore the potential of a free life? Today's story will unravel these answers and teach a powerful lesson. In this video, we're going to explore how learning to let go can transform your life, freeing up space for true happiness. Oh, and if you like stories that transform and inspire, like this video right now, comment what you need to let go of in your life, and subscribe to the channel for more inspirations like this one. Stick around until the end. I promise this video will be worth your time. Once upon a time, in a gray and hectic city, there was a woman named Anna. At 35 years old, she worked as a manager at a marketing company, but her life was a constant cycle of pain. Anna clung to a toxic relationship with her boyfriend, Pedro, that had lasted 7 years. He was jealous, controlling, and verbally abusive, always diminishing her with criticisms disguised as advice. "You'll never grow without me," he would say, and Anna believed it. She convinced herself that love was like that, painful but necessary. After all, who was she without him? Alone, abandoned, just like in childhood when her parents separated and left her feeling invisible. Every day Anna arrived at work exhausted, with deep dark circles and a forced smile. Her colleagues noticed, but she brushed it off. "It's just stress." Deep down, she knew Pedro was destroying her. He checked her messages, forbade her from going out with friends, and made her feel guilty for any independence. Anna dreamed of traveling alone, of pursuing a promotion that required more hours. But Pedro always pulled her back. "If you love me, stay quiet," he threatened. And she stayed, trapped in an invisible bond of fear and attachment. On a rainy afternoon, while waiting for the crowded subway, Anna saw an elderly woman sitting on the bench next to her. The woman, with serene eyes and a colorful shawl, seemed out of place in the urban chaos. Anna, carrying the weight of yet another fight with Pedro that morning, sat down and let out a deep sigh. The elderly woman turned and asked gently, "What makes you suffer so much, dear? Your eyes tell a story of imprisonment." Anna was surprised. No one had ever read her soul like that. Hesitant, she poured out, "My boyfriend, he loves me, but he hurts me. I can't let go. What if I end up alone forever? What if I'm weak for giving up?" The elderly woman smiled with wisdom. "Weak. Letting go is not weakness. It's the greatest strength. I lived it. My husband beat me, isolated me. For years, I clung to the forever we promised at the altar. I thought letting go meant failing. But one day, I understood. Holding on to what hurts you is like gripping a hot thorn. The tighter you squeeze, the more you bleed. I let go, and the world opened up. Today, I travel. I have friends. I live free. If you want peace, take the first step. Let go of what doesn't lift you up. The universe returns double what you release." The elderly woman's words echoed in Anna's mind as the subway arrived. "But how?" Anna asked, desperate. "Start by recognizing you are not the suffering. You are bigger than it. Let go of one thing at a time, an unanswered message, a broken promise. See what happens." The elderly woman squeezed her hand and got off at the next station, leaving Anna alone with her thoughts. That night at home, Anna relived the conversation. Pedro called, demanding explanations for why she got home late. For the first time, she didn't answer. Instead, she cried, not from sadness, but from relief mixed with fear. "What if I make a mistake?" she thought, but the elderly woman's words came back. Letting go is strength. The next day, Anna ignored a controlling message from Pedro. Instead of replying, she went out for coffee alone, something she hadn't done in years. The world didn't collapse. On the contrary, she felt light, as if breathing fresh air after years in a stuffy room. The days turned into weeks. Anna began to let go of more. She deleted old photos that made her suffer. Blocked Pedro after a final argument where he called her ungrateful. The breakup was dramatic. He yelled, begged, threatened. Anna trembled, heart racing, but held firm. "I'm letting you go because I deserve peace," she said, closing the door. Alone in the empty apartment, the silence terrified her at first. Sleepless nights, doubts, did I do the right thing? Am I strong enough? But little by little, the magic happened. Anna applied for the promotion at work and got it, without Pedro to sabotage her confidence. She traveled to a distant beach, feeling the sun on her skin like a blessing. She made new friends in a yoga class, where she learned to breathe deeply and release tension. Her body, once hunched from stress, straightened. She even adopted a dog, a symbol of true, unconditional loyalty. 6 months later, on the same subway, Anna ran into Pedro by chance. He looked worn out, aged by resentment. "You've changed," he said, surprised by her radiant appearance. "Yes," Anna replied, with a calm smile. "I learned to let go of what was making me suffer, and you, still holding on to the past." Pedro mumbled something about regret, but Anna no longer cared. She got off at her station, free. In that moment, Anna understood. She had never been weak. She was a warrior who needed to release the chains to fly. Letting go of Pedro didn't destroy her, it rebuilt her. Today, she inspires others with her story, proving that letting go is the most courageous act. Life is shaped by what we choose to let go of. If you see yourself as small, trapped in suffering, you'll stay that way. But if you recognize your inner strength, you can achieve freedom. Don't limit yourself. See yourself as capable of letting go and being reborn. Because when you let go, the future transforms.